Hey, it's Michael. It's my 68th video. I can talk about today. Actually, I only have one thing I can talk about. I can, but I can. I only had one thing that I couldn't speak fluently in English. Speak fluently in English. Maybe because maybe not because my English feeling is better and better every single day, and is fluent enough. Get the point where I am fluent enough to not to have any struggles with speaking English, not because I didn't speak English so much time today because I woke up 4 p.m. recently. Recently I've woken up. I'm waking up around 4 p.m. 4 or 3 p.m. usually, and always being tired of myself waking up at that time. That's definitely because I always go to bed. I always go to bed around 6 or 7 a.m. by the way, and because I woke up around 4 p.m. and go directly to the school class, which will start from 4:15, and after the class, I actually had a job interview of one company, which is not I am interested in anymore about, which is, to be honest, is the most interesting company to work in before I got into other companies. Even that company is the reason why the company was even the reason why I got back to Japan just before the winter break to actually just to have a internship of the company, not actually the final, not even the final job interview of the company. That's kind of crazy, right? I'm not interested at all in that right now. Even I gotta have, I will get a have final job interview of the company maybe 1 week later or so, and maybe hopefully I can get a actual job with the company, but I'm kind of pretty sure. I think I won't work in the company even if I don't get a job for other companies at all, and even have a choice of that company and other company, which is also I'm not interested in to working. I only have 2 choices of the company, and maybe I'll skip to work the next year and gonna do job interview for the next year again. I'm not I'm not interested in that company this much actually, so that was really surprising, right? Because actually the project, like I said in the past video, the project I am doing project with my friends, right? And then the project, and that I am the process or time spent on the project, and the process I was doing on the project finally made me change my mind for working in the future, and that lead to my feeling, my thought of working on admiring to work in that company toward not want to work in that company, and instead want to work in another company like creative, like Sony or something. Anyway, that was a long journey to get the point where I actually gonna talk about the main topic I have to talk in this video. Like, that is what I couldn't speak fluently in English today, and that which is the kind of question that I wanted to ask my classmates in the group mates of one class that I have today, which is about the class is about how to learn how to start launching, how to launch a venture by myself. Anyway, and the question I want to ask you, I have a question about in the class we were actually trying to make a question to survey through the market, the problems that customers has in the market. The problem is that customers will probably have in the market to figure out the problem that we thought they had is correct or not. But basically they had to make a question to make sure that by surveying to make sure our way of going through our way that we're gonna go through is correct or not. And I didn't want to ask him about the question, so I wanted to ask him about the term that I don't know, that will be used in the question, and which is I'm actually not sure what the word yet, because I didn't tell him clearly what I wanted to say, so I actually end up with not getting the word perfect right. It was kind of one way. We were actually working on party costume company, which is, I heard that in the United States there are lots of party and people in the party trying to have the same costume within the group, but they are really struggling with buying and collect the same costume of the member of the group. So we're gonna solve the problem, and what we wanted to do is for customers to easily buy their costume at one time pass. I don't know how to say this, and this is the word I really wanted to know, like one way through, one way buying. In Japanese, like ikatsu ikkuni kau, ikkuni boat, right? I don't know, so why did I choose this topic to talk in this video, even though I am not yet sure how to explain this, right? Yeah, maybe in the next video, or just forget about it and yeah, anyway, this is just the topic out of nowhere that I actually got one good expression, or two good expression from one was from Texas, from the girl that I matched from the dating app, and the one is from Netflix. And the first thing is that, the first expression is that I have been meaning to do something. That means I really wanted to do something for a long time, but I didn't. This is basically the meaning of that. And another thing is that another expression is that I learned today is that extending, yeah, maybe extending, like no, stretching. This is the word, the common word. Stretch is the common word, but the situation where stretching is used is not common for me. I've never had that in English, but we actually used a lot in Japanese. I actually used a lot in Japanese. Like when you talk about something, then somebody talks about it again using analogy, and with that analogy they try to pretend like they got a result that having in common with both with analogy and exact thing, that from that analogy and exact thing, they think they are both are in common. They thought this was the answer. Then sometimes that is far from close to analogy, but far from the exact thing. In this situation, this topic or this analogy or this result is stretching. Like in Japanese, hyakushi maybe. Anyway, that's also a good expression for me. Anyway, let me finish taking this video here today, and I really appreciate it if you subscribe my channel and hit the like button below, and write a comment below. That really encourages me to take this video every single day. That's it. See you next time. Bye.